What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with Smallville as we always do, and we are on to episode 17 of season 4. So we are getting our way through season 4 now, guys, and we're actually almost getting towards the halfway mark of the series, which is crazy to think about. Like, it's insane to think about over the last 11 months that I have been recording these videos and you guys have been tuning into them and watching them every week. However many I get out, because that is just such a surreal thing. Like, we've done like 80 parts, over 80 parts at this point now, and there's still so many of you that are tuning in and so many more that are joining, and I can't be more thankful for it. Like, it's so much more enjoyable for me to be able to experience this with you all. I feel like you guys are watching with me every time I go into this now, and I treat it that way with the way I react, and I try to speak to you guys almost like you're sat next to me, even though I know you can't respond. That's just the way I treat it, and it's unbelievably fun for me. Like, I can't thank you guys enough. Like, it's been such a journey and such an experience that I just want to make sure that you guys know how appreciative I am of it, because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for you lot, I wouldn't be continuing to make these videos. So I just wanted to say thank you to you guys before we get into this. But in the last episode we left off with, we got introduced to Lucy Lane, Lois's sister, and we got to explore the dynamic of the Lane sisters and the tension between them and why there is such a tension, such a history between them. We also got to find out that Lucy has got a criminal background and she is actually up to no good, and she was even able to manipulate all of our main characters in the form of Clark, Lois and Lex, all to fit her agenda and actually help her reach her goal, which is quite crazy, but also quite clever when you think about it. She certainly is a Lane, that's for sure. But we had some absolutely beautiful moments in the last episode, some between Clark and Lois, some between Lois and Lucy, some between Lex and Clark, and all of them were really well done. We also had some really cool plot points between Jason, Lana and Lionel, which was a bit of a shocker, I have to say, but I'm all for it, and I can't wait to see where we go in this episode. I'm really curious to see if we pick up with the Stone story, if the Stones are still in the background and we are dealing with a different antagonist this episode. I'm all for either way. I'm just looking forward to jumping in this episode, and I'm sure you guys are as well. So without further ado, guys, I think we're just going to jump into today's episode. But just before we do, I just wanted to remind you guys to let me know your favorite Smallville episode or episodes in general down in the comments down below, and I will add them to my list, and when we get around to that specific episode I will be sure to give you a mention at the time and watch it in a little bit more detail and give a bit more of a review at the end, and hopefully I'll enjoy it just as much as you guys did. It gives me something to look forward to as well. So let me know those things down in the comments below, guys. But now we're about to jump into today's episode, so I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are as well. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and let's do this.
Are you sure you've corrected the problem, Dr. Sinclair?
Absolutely, Mr. Luther. Simulations have all been positive. Thermal variance by 98% should eliminate the separation.
He's still experimenting on the kryptonite.
Calculating the exact temperature was a challenge.
One I hope you're up to. If this works, I'll leave a mark on the world no one will ever forget.
It won't hurt your bank account either.
Oh.
Initiating sequence.
That scientist is like, shut up, Lex, I know your true agenda. Whoa, what's he trying to do?
Approaching optimum thermal reaction.
Opening the irradiations.
Subject seeds exposed to radiation.
90% absorption level as expected.
Irregular molecular
Look at that.
separation notes.
95%.
Look at the effect on the kryptonite.
Molecular activity is exceeding the control model. The thermal levels continuing to accelerate.
Thermal levels.
He's turned it purple.
The temperature is climbing past the target. Trying, sir, trying.
Thermal levels exceeding safety parameters.
Oh no, it's going to explode. Oh shit! What just happened to Lex? Oh, that's the place to get cut.
Failure. Come on, Dr. Sinclair, I'll get you to the hospital.
I mean, they came out of that pretty unscathed, to be fair. Lex came out of it completely What the fuck? Lex created a clone of himself! And it came from kryptonite! Oh my fucking god. Please don't tell me this Lex has powers. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, man. What's this Lex gonna do? I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh no. I don't know. Like, why would they make another Lex?
We were conducting an experiment.
I'm guessing it didn't go well.
Not exactly as I hoped, but it was worth the risk.
I'm sure it was. To Luthor Corp's bottom line.
To the world, Chloe. Look, why don't the two of you come with me to the lab, and I'll show you what Dr. Sinclair and I have been working on.
That's pretty open and forthcoming.
I really think you're gonna like this one.
What the fuck? That was so nice.
So I'm gonna go talk to Dr. Sinclair and find out what he has to say about this.
I'll check out the lab with Lex.
Be careful, okay? I mean, no matter what he says, Luthor Corp experiments never end well.
You're overthinking it, Chloe. Clark's just happy to get to go spend time with his best friend. Allow him to go have fun. Oh, is this the other one?
There was an explosion.
Do you remember anything else after the accident? Anything unusual?
Like what?
Like seeing two of me.
What?
I think the explosion caused some kind of separation. A division at the molecular level, I don't know, but...
Oh my god. Is there a good and bad Lex?
Is there any way to force the two me's back together?
My research notes are back in the lab, and if I had those, I might be able to find a way to reverse the process.
I don't think he wants to reverse it.
I'm gonna go back to the lab and get the notes.
Oh no, he doesn't!
In the meantime,
He's gonna kill him!
why don't you get some rest?
Oh my god, yes, this is the bad Lex and the other one's the good Lex. That's why he was so forthcoming to him. And Chloe's gonna see...
Lex?
Chloe,
I thought you left for the lab with Clark.
I just wanted to check in on Dr. Sinclair first.
Is he all right?
Not feeling a thing.
Well, I was hoping I could maybe talk to him.
Oh no.
Well, he's sleeping now. Maybe you should come back later when he's feeling a little more alive.
Okay.
Code blue, room 213. Code blue, 213.
Oh my god, and now they're rushing in there. Oh no.
Is arresting. Defibrillator. Do not charge 200.
Oh no. This is not gonna be good. Come on, Clark has to corroborate this Lex being with him though.
Is that what you were trying to fix when the explosion happened?
Dr. Sinclair thought increasing the temperature of the reaction would solve the problem. We pushed it further than we ever have, Clark, but the meteor rock became unstable.
Wait, you're working with meteor rocks again?
If I could find a way to make this work, Luthor Corp could put an end to hunger and famine forever. I'm hoping there's something in Dr. Sinclair's notes that'll explain exactly what went wrong.
Oh. Look at that concentrated kryptonite in there.
I don't think that apple's sitting very well. I'll wait for you outside.
Oh no! Oh no! I think the bad Lex has picked up on it.
You hold the event on the top floor of Luthor Corp Plaza in Metropolis. I'll even reach out to a few of those reluctant deep pockets.
That's very generous of you.
You must be rubbing off on me.
Oh.
I admit I had my doubts about the motives behind your sudden philanthropy, but I can see how much joy helping the less fortunate is bringing you. Dad, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Lex. I'm truly grateful for everything.
That's the bad Lex, isn't it? He's setting him up. I think this is the bad Lex. That was almost like a really sweet scene, but I don't think it... Oh no, it was a good Lex. Okay, it was a nice scene. Oh shit, he's gonna kill himself!
Meet the real you.
Holy shit! Oh, we've got a fully evil Lex! No! No! I don't need this! This is like the most extreme level of foreshadowing. Oh.
The door blew shut, locking me in. No one could hear me. You were so frightened. A scared, trembling child. I hated you for that. My God, you're me. No, Lex. I'm much more.
Ooh.
The explosion in the lab freed me from your weakness. At last, I can embrace my true destiny.
Come on, good legs.
Stop me! Come on!
Imagine if he did just rip out the chains.
Disappoint. Unfortunately, I don't know what will happen to me if you die. Are we somehow still connected? But I cease to exist as you gasp your last breath. Not keen on taking that chance.
He's evil, not an idiot.
King Louis XIV imprisons his twin brother in the Bastille, forcing him to live out his final days behind an iron mask. See, most people think Louis did it to hide his brother's true identity, but we know better. He did it because he couldn't stand looking at such a pale reflection of his own greatness.
Oh, he finished. Oh! Holy shit, man.
It's good to be the king.
This is evil Lex in full swing.
Show the world the real Lex Luthor.
Oh no, he is gonna ruin Lex's reputation. I do like what he said though, like that is a good point. Like if one of them dies, does both of them die? Could the bad Lex be killed and we just get the good Lex, or would it kill the good Lex?
Hey, it's about time. Pretty slow for
And
the
how would
quarterback.
we re-emerge them?
Quarterback. What's so important?
Dr. Sinclair.
Did he say something about the explosion? Luther?
He couldn't. He's dead, Clark.
What happened?
Cardiac arrest in a guy with no history of heart problems.
And she saw Lex
Where'd he
leaving.
go to?
Right after you left for the lab.
Well, Chloe, I was with Lex. We went to the lab together.
Which would be about the same time I was talking to Lex outside Dr. Sinclair's room.
No, that's impossible.
Not in Smallville. You of all people.
Yes! Oh, I love it. Chloe's just in. She's like, yep.
Because of all the weird stuff you've seen.
Well, it must be with-
As far as you know, I've never hacked into because that would be wrong. It's just gonna take a while.
Call me if you find it.
Oh, she's like a B-Tech Felicity, man. I love it. But Chloe is her own character. I love Chloe. She's so great, man. I love that she was just in on that. She was like, it's a Smallville. There could be two Lexes. Like, because realistically, everybody in this show should be thinking that by now.
What are you doing here?
I got a message on my cell that you wanted to see me.
This is gonna
So
be
you
weird.
Just let yourself in?
My bad.
Jesus, Lex.
So what can I do for Miss Lang this afternoon?
I wanted to talk to you about Jason.
Oh, him.
I really appreciate everything that you've already told me about Jason and his mom.
I don't
But
like where this is going.
Do you really think that
What I think, Lana, is you deserve better.
Oh no.
You deserve
What's he gonna
to be with
do?
someone who recognizes how extraordinary you are.
Oh no, Lex, no!
Lex, what are you doing?
What I've always wanted to.
I want to shoot myself. No!
Well, I do like them feisty.
Get out of my apartment.
If that's how you want to play it. Oh, by the way,
God.
I'm closing the talent.
You can't do that.
Oh no.
Lex, this is my home. Where am I supposed to go?
That's really up to you, isn't it? Lana, you could live like a queen by my side, or get tossed out with the rest of the garbage. Why don't you think about it?
Oh my fucking god. I hope we kill him.
I know I will.
I don't want him to be returned. I don't want this Lex going back to the other Lex. Kill him. I just want the good Lex. I'm so happy Lana hit him, but at the same time, fuck me, she's had to do that so many times. To different people, I should say, not just Lex. Who is Sword Fencer?
What the hell are you doing?
Seizing the moment, Dad.
Was it his instructor?
Just like you taught me. Same time tomorrow.
She loved
What's your
that.
problem this time, old man? I'll even make a generous contribution.
And what would I have to do in exchange for this contribution?
Jousting for it. Fencing for it, I should say.
I want you to prove you're still worthy to be my father.
Are you insane, Lex?
No, just curious.
I'm not going to fight with you. Lex, stop it!
Oh no! What?
Was your miraculous transformation into the man in the white suit, was it all just an act?
Lex, stop this! Stop it!
Oh fuck, man! He's either going to expose him as being evil, or he's going to make him evil again. Oh, look at the facial expression.
I knew you were in there somewhere, Father.
Come on, good Lex, just show up.
You should have stayed in prison. You were safer there.
Oh, fuck, man. Like, I should feel happy with how awful Lionel's been for 3 seasons. But with where we are with his character now, like, if he is genuinely changing, this is going to revert him back. He will turn back because of evil Lex.
Oh.
Clark, I found surveillance footage of Lex and me outside of Dr. Sinclair's room talking. And
She found footage of you and him.
Lex leaving the med center.
What about the timestamps?
Exactly the same.
They're identical. Looks like our favorite billionaire has one hell of a split personality.
Yeah.
What a line.
Lex, I need to talk to you. This is important.
Which Lex is he meeting?
Well, I always have time for a friend, Clark. What's on your mind?
What did we talk about last night?
Well, we talked about a lot of things. The future, changing the world, reshaping it into a better place. And you started to feel sick.
I said which Lex is it, and he captured the good Lex. Like, I'm such an idiot.
Clark, what's this all about?
Well, I had to be sure who I was talking to.
What?
Oh.
But I like to think you know me better than anyone after all these years. Clark, this whole mess is my fault. But I'll put an end to all of it tonight.
He does know you better than anyone, Lex, and that's how he's going to expose your ass.
I'll be right there. This could be what I was hoping for. I'll be right back. Don't worry, this will all be over soon.
Nah, he's just getting him out of the way.
Chloe, what are you doing?
Snooping where I don't belong? Making a career out of it.
Well, Lex,
That's a Chloe specialty.
How many times has your friend done something underhanded that you didn't expect? People have a lot of different sides, and sometimes they keep those sides hidden, even from the ones that they love.
Sometimes you have to, even if that's not what you want.
Yeah,
Come on,
but later
come on.
perhaps you're gonna end up going through life alone.
Come on. Get it out there. Come on. I really want these two to finally just get it out there that she knows about Clark.
What'd you find?
Found dead security. Oh no! He tried to kill him.
Situation contained.
There is absolutely no way Clark can explain this to Chloe. Explain this away from Chloe. I mean, she already knows, but you get what I mean. Oh shit, he's seen it! No! No! No, he's seen! Oh no, does that mean he's gonna remember when he goes back to normal?
Really should get to the hospital.
Yeah, because that worked out really well for Dr.
Oh, I don't like it.
Figure out how we survived the sky falling on my head. Can you?
The last thing I remember is I grabbed you and we dove underneath the lab table.
How did you survive it, Clark?
Must have protected us from the debris.
Good thing our ex-quarterback moves so fast.
No, not fast enough.
I can live with a couple of bruises, considering the alternative. You're always there when I need you, Clark. I just hope someday I can do the same for you.
Right now, I just want to make sure you're safe.
And she already is doing that without you even realizing.
Getting between her and the general while they're trying to reconcile might be just as dangerous. Watch out, okay? Lex can be devious enough. There's no telling what his evil twin is capable of. I'll be on my cell.
Man, Chloe is such a great character.
But if you see him, call me. And be careful.
She is like the underlying heart of this show.
Derailed his ambitions. He's thought about killing all of you, just never had the guts to go through with it. I was just about to ask you the same question.
Oh shit.
I dropped half the lab on you and Miss Sullivan. Here you stand.
I was lucky.
Don't be modest, Clark. We both know you're much more than that. In just the right place at just the right moment. Almost as if you possessed powers and abilities beyond those of mortal men.
Oh
You lied to
no.
me. Think about it, Clark. My intellect, your powers. Together we could rule this world. We'll walk as gods among men.
You're not a god. I'm not even sure you're human.
Are you?
Oh shit.
I mean, I couldn't really be sure what would happen to me if I killed him, so I tucked him away where I can keep an eye on him. Maybe torture him a little when I'm feeling blue. Where is he?
Yeah, he saw the kryptonite affected him. Fuck! I knew it.
Every man has a weakness, Clark, no matter how superhuman he may be.
Now he's wearing a kryptonite ring.
Or everyone you love will suffer!
Fuck, man. Oh, this is like the craziest level of foreshadowing ever. I hate it and love it at the same time.
You're bleeding!
I fucking hope he doesn't remember.
I know about the green meteor rock and Clark's unique gifts.
What do you want?
The world, Mrs. Kent. And your son's gonna help me bring it to its knees. Now talk some sense into him before something unfortunate happens.
Holy shit!
Dad?
Oh, I hate this.
Mr. Kent, I am the villain of the story.
Oh, no!
How the hell did that happen?
There was an accident at Luther Corp, and I think that Lex was affected by black kryptonite.
How did Lex get a hold of black kryptonite?
Well, I think he accidentally created it when he was experimenting with the meteor rock.
So he actually turned the green kryptonite into black kryptonite. I didn't realize it turned into black. I thought it was just like mutating.
Somewhere close to keep him safe, and if I can find him...
Clark!
He's already gone. Oh my god. Why'd you get locked up by yourself?
Clark, don't try to talk. Get out. No, you're gonna be okay, all right?
Get out.
Oh no, no, no. Now the good Lex is gonna see as well though. Oh, he's gonna know.
I want you to remember that despite all your amazing powers, there was one man that beat you.
I absolutely hate this. I hate it so much.
How sad.
Yes!
It's to me if you die.
Oh, he's willing to sacrifice himself to save Clark.
I'm the real Lex Luthor!
Holy shit! That was insane! That was fucking sick!
Lex? It's alright, it's over now.
We saved Lex. But does he remember? Does he remember what had happened? Because, I mean, it was still him. It was just split. It was half of him split. Like, surely when he gets put back together, he still has that memory.
He didn't hurt her, did he?
Well, I'm not sure what happened. She seemed pretty upset. Don't be too hard on yourself. It really wasn't you.
That's what I've been standing here trying to figure out. Did the accident create an evil Lex? Or is that what's really inside of me?
Oh, he's really contemplating it that much because of what just happened.
As far as awkward moments go, this is definitely memorable.
I feel so bad for him.
I just hope it wasn't anything we can't get past.
Well, as long as you're not closing the talon and kicking me out.
I said that?
Along with expressing certain desires.
Oh.
Lana, I'm sorry. It wasn't me.
Are you sure?
Look, whatever my feelings are, I'd never do anything to jeopardize our friendship.
I know.
So he does like her then? I take from that Lex is into her.
I really am sorry.
Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Lana's gorgeous and nobody would want to close the door on her. But what I take away from that comment was, whatever my feelings, I wouldn't do anything to affect our friendship. He's gotta be into Lana. Oh, fuck.
It's a wake-up call, and I'm grateful for that.
Look, whatever I've done in the last few days...
Please, no need for an apology. Quite the contrary.
He's turned him back. Well, whether he really changed is a...
I'm closing down the foundation immediately.
You can't. The charity's your life.
Just a foolish dream. I'm awake now. A man can't deny his true nature, can he, Lex? No.
Destiny's not predetermined.
We're Luthers.
God damn it, man. He did. Bad Lex turned Lionel back. Fuck. I mean, there's a... I'll talk about that at the end. Fucking god damn it. I feel like part of him is kind of... I don't know how he feels there. Like, that was... Like, a bit of me felt like Lex kind of liked that, and part of me feels like he kind of didn't. And that would fucking fit perfectly with this episode. God damn it, man. What an episode it was, though. Jesus Christ. Where do I start? It was a... Right. I really enjoyed Lex this episode. I love that he was the main character and he got the main story arc throughout the episode. I thought it was really interesting how they decided to do different personas of Lex and explore that sort of story. And show you the good side and the bad side to Lex and split him right down the middle, so you have a really kind and considerate Lex, but then a really evil and malicious one. It also gave us an incredible foreshadowing to the eventual Lex that we are going to meet eventually and be made aware of, which is really sad to think about because it means that his and Clark's friendship will eventually go down the drain. Which we all know, but just to experience an episode like this and know that it will inevitably come just breaks my heart. Like, I keep mentioning it, but can we please just go into, like, an alternate reality where Lex never turns evil? Like, I don't want to go through it. I don't, guys. I love their bromance and their chemistry, and I love the way that Lex is incorporated into Smallville and the characters and the friendships that they all have and the relationships that they all have. I don't want it to change. I don't want it to be affected. I really don't. But this episode was really, really well done at giving you that sort of traditional Superman Lex Luthor rivalry and being able to showcase Lex wearing a kryptonite ring, shooting a gun into Jonathan's leg, kissing Lana and then threatening to close the Talon if she didn't be with him. Like killing the scientist. So many things in this episode was just dedicated to evil Lex. And that line where he said to Jonathan, he was like, "You were right all along, Mr. Kent. I am the villain." Oh, that was a heavy hitting one, and it made me feel it. It really did. I really enjoyed how Lex played two versions of himself this episode, and both of them felt very different to one another. He really played the good and bad take on himself exceptionally well. I really enjoyed seeing the two sides to Lex as well, seeing the really good side of him and the really bad side. I also thought it was really interesting that we got a couple of revelations, like when Clark confronted Lex. Was Lex being genuine when he said he truly has thought about killing everybody, but he didn't have the guts to go through with it? Or is that the evil Lex just trying to get under Clark's skin? Because you could argue that it's likely true, but then you don't want it to be true, so you want to believe it's not. But it's a really, really tricky one, and it adds that scariness of Lex's character of, like, he is supposed to be that way. We know he is going to fall that way eventually and have that mindset, but this Lex hasn't, and we don't want to see this Lex become that Lex. It's a bit like, for me, being a big Star Wars fan, it's a bit like when I watch, like, my favorite Star Wars films are 1, 2, and 3, the prequel trilogy, and my favorite character is Anakin Skywalker, and every time I watch it, you want to see him not turn into Darth Vader, but you know he's going to, and it's the same with what's happening here, and it just makes it so fucking tragic, but it also makes it such a rich story where you are praying that it just gets changed even though you know it can't. And it's so sad because of how well they're catering to this bromance, and I can compare Clark and Lex in a lot of ways to Anakin and Obi-Wan. That's probably one of the reasons I love their relationship as much as I do, because I can relate it to something that I've loved my entire life so much. Which is quite interesting to think about. I also I really enjoyed this episode with Clark figuring out that Lex was the bad Lex, but I wish he figured it out a little bit sooner, because I really like that line of evil Lex saying to Clark, like, "I would have thought you would have known me after all these years. You should be closer to me than anyone else," sort of thing. So I did like that he eventually picked up on that, and we got that. But we didn't have any Jason this episode, which kind of surprised me, but I don't mind that because we didn't need him at all. I didn't expect us to cut away from the stones completely. I thought even if we did step back from it a little bit, it would just be in the backdrop, but we really moved away from the stones this episode, which is fine by me. We had a little bit with Lana in this episode in regards to the confrontation between her and Lex, or evil Lex, so say. and what happened between those two. And I can't believe the evil Lex put her in that position, but we all know that something like that's going to happen when that sort of character is created. I love the fact that Lana hit him, but she always gets put through that with different people. I hate the fact that Lana's always getting, like, put in those predicaments. I really feel for her in that sense. But I like that they had a resolution between the two. But the big thing between Lex and Lana in this episode for me was the comment Lex made before he left, which was, whatever my feelings are, I'd never do anything to jeopardize our friendship. That is a heavy implication that Lex is, at the very least, into Lana and would be interested in Lana, because you wouldn't say it that way otherwise. So he has to have some sort of romantic interest in her, to say the least, even if it's just curiosity in that sense. But I find that very interesting. And I said before, I remember there was one episode before I thought that there was a thing between Lex and Lana I didn't really like from Lex's point of view. And now I can see that it's going to potentially come back, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about those two characters being together, especially if Clark and Lex fall out during the... I don't want to think about this, guys. I don't want to think about this. And I like theorizing, but I don't want to theorize those things. But yeah, what happens if Clark and Lex fall out and then Lana gets with Lex? And then it's even what... I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. So we're cutting that one off there. But that's a very interesting one. I'm curious to see which way they go with it. What else do I want to highlight this? Oh, I know. I want to highlight Chloe this episode, because Chloe had a big part in this episode. I thought she was very prominent. I loved her working with Clark in discovering the two Lexes and then trying to find a way to cure it or to resolve it. I love the fact that she was straight away on board with the possibility that there could be two Lexes because of what we've already seen and witnessed in Smallville. And I feel like there should be so many more characters with that possibility mindset in the show, because I feel like in real life, if this was real, you would have more people considering the possibility of this with how frequently things happen. But that being said, I don't mind the I've lost my train of thought, sorry guys. That being said, I don't mind that there's not so many, I just wish there was a couple more. So this episode, for Chloe to actually just be on board with it and go with it, which is natural for a character, and probably the only character we've seen with that mindset beforehand. I just appreciated that. I love that she was the one to point out, not Clark. I also loved her subtle remarks throughout the episode, signaling Clark's abilities and trying to get Clark to break the ice, in the sense that she wants him to be open and honest with her because she wants to be able to be there for him. And she just wants him to know that somebody still loves him and cares for him and wants to be a part of his life, whilst knowing who and what he is, which is a really beautiful thing when you think about it. And I can't wait for the moment Clark finally realizes that and is able to share that with Chloe, because I think that it will do him the world of good, feeling truly content with somebody that loves and cares for you, knowing your power, especially with how season 3 ended and the fact that we lost Pete. I feel like that has had such a dramatic effect on him this season in any relationship he's having, whether it's with friends or a potential love interest, and not being able to take anything further because of his fears about not being able to expose who he truly is. I think that's a very strong message, and I love what they're doing with Chloe right now. I think she is the heartbeat of the show in a lot of ways. She is the underlying heartbeat of the show. She's a really, really great character. I think all of the characters in Smallville are brilliant, but the women in Smallville are written in such a well-rounded way that I feel like they're all so individually unique and they shine in all of their own aspects. Like, I love how we can go from a Lois episode last episode and have Lois at the forefront shining and being so prominent and having so much development and enjoying it so much, that we go to this episode and Chloe gets the forefront. But then you could go 2 episodes ago when we went on the journey to China and Lana had the prominent role. I just think Smallville does so well at being able to utilize all their characters. It's such a shame when I think about what they did with Pete, because they do it so well with every other character that they did, to be fair, in season 3 they picked up on it. It was just a shame that by that point it was a bit too late. I just think they do a remarkable job of giving all these characters this rich history, giving them their moments to shine, really making you fall in love with them and appreciate the characters that we're getting to witness on screen. So I want to point that out, because I think that the women, especially this season, and I loved Lana and Chloe throughout the show. You guys know this by now. Chloe, I love Chloe. She is one of the best written characters I've seen in a television show. And I love Lana as well. I think she's remarkable. I don't even need to mention what I feel about Lois. You guys definitely know that. But she is just the best thing ever. But just the way they've written him in this season in particular has just been unbelievable. Like, I really have to highlight that. But then again, I also have to highlight, like, Lex. This episode, he's had some remarkable points this season. I know some of you guys have been a bit underwhelmed with him, but I feel like he is playing the perfect role for what he's supposed to do right now. Like, his character is slotting in everywhere that he should be slotting into. And I actually think some of his softer tendencies this season, or his softer moments, are because of the relationships that he's had for so long, and they are changing him. And with an episode like this, it actually highlights that a lot more. Because I've noticed that as well. I've noticed that Lex is a little bit more, like, not nuanced. He's a little bit more calm and collective this season. He's a little bit more, not so much jumping the gun, or he's a bit, you could even argue, a bit more of a pushover. But I wouldn't say that personally. And I can understand why people might feel that way, but I don't think that's the case at all. I think he's changing because of the people around him and the relationships that he has and the good people that he has in his life. And that is a direct reflection onto who he is becoming and who he is turning into. So I don't necessarily think that he's having a bad season or anything like that, or he's a pushover or any regard. I think he's actually having one of the best. Same with Jason. I've loved his character and how he slots into the show. I love all the different sort of ways they fitted him into the show as well to make him a main player. The only thing I wish with Jason is I wish we continue with the football thing. But I mean, we're far beyond that now, and I'm invested in the Stone story, so I can't wait to see where we come back with him and Genevieve and the Stones, Isabel, Lana, all of that. I can't wait for that to come around full circle again. So we're just gonna have to wait and see in that regard. And Clark is written remarkably as always. Jonathan's brilliant. I can't speak highly enough of this show. John Glover, Lionel Luthor, he's remarkable. In this episode, he got to showcase two sides to Lionel yet again. And on that as well, obviously, the bad Lex has turned Lionel back into evil Lionel, or at least given us this implication he's turned Lionel back to who he was. Now, there's a question there for if Lionel goes back to who he is, did he ever really change? Because I was on the fence of it the entire time. I didn't really believe it. If he goes back now, then I wouldn't have said there was too much change. However, if he is evil temporarily and then he reverts back to sort of where he was, I could kind of accept that as well. I'm really not sure where they're going to go with him. I don't want Lionel to just be an out-and-out villain though. I kind of like what they were doing with him this season, because even though I'm not convinced on it yet, and I don't believe it yet, guys, I'm just saying how it is, so this didn't surprise me. I like that they're trying to make you question it. I like that they are trying to give you plausible reasons. And even in this episode with the Lionel before evil Lex got his grips into him, you got to see that other side to him and the care inside, so to say. And it seemed like him and Lex had a genuine father-son moment this episode. And for once, it seemed like they could have actually developed their relationship a little bit, but it obviously got ruined because the Luthors can't have anything. Anything nice, anyway, I should say. So that one's a really interesting one for me. I hope that Lionel hasn't just turned back evil, because I really like the story and where they were going with him, and I want to keep playing with that aspect. I want to keep playing with the idea that, is Lionel good? Is he bad? Where does he fall right now? I want to see him trying to be good, but I also want to see it skeptical that he is good. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I want to see what we've been seeing since episode 6. Like, that's been really intriguing to me. Seeing him in this new light where you aren't convinced of it, but you're willing to give the opportunity to continue the story just to see where it goes and to see if you can be convinced. And that's what I want to see. I want to see more of that. And I really, really hope that we get to see more of the conflict within Lionel and we don't just skip over that. We got the answer as well that Lex doesn't seem to remember anything in regards to the kryptonite and Clark's secret, which is a lucky thing for Clark. However, we don't know for certain if that's going to stay permanent, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it, because he could very well regain that, because although he was split into two, they are both him. They are both his personalities that then have been put back into his own mind. It's this good side and bad side, so I don't know, but I'm glad that he's forgot, because it means that we get their friendship and relationship for longer, and I hope we get it for much longer. But I'm also very scared because yet again they have thrown another inevitable foreshadowing between Clark and Lex's relationship and how it's eventually going to turn sour, and I'm just not prepared for it. I'm really not prepared for it. I don't want to see them turn. I love these characters, I love this show, and I don't want to see it change in that way. I really don't. But I'm also very interested to see how they do it, because I love Lex so much. I don't want to go from loving Lex as much as I do to hating Lex. So I am curious to see how they might do this change and transition. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. I assume the next episode we're gonna pick up with the Stones and that story. I would imagine so, especially with the lack of it in this episode, which is absolutely fine by me. I'm very curious to see where we go for the remainder of the season. I think we've only got about 5 episodes left. I think there's 22 this season. So we're really getting towards the end of season 4 now. And what a season it has been. I've loved every single moment of it. I love every single moment of this show. I love reacting to it and sharing that with you guys, being able to interact in the comments, discuss it. It's just so much fun. I enjoy it so much, so thank you for that. I don't think I've missed anything this episode, guys, but if I have missed anything in particular that you wanted me to point out, then please let me know in the comments down below, and I will happily respond to you down there. Or let me know your thoughts and opinions in general on the episode itself. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? How did you feel about the split personalities with Lex, the good and the bad? How did you feel about Lionel's potential turn back to evil, or did he ever turn good in the first place, or did he ever try to change in the first? What did you think about the Lex and Lana scenario? That's a really weird one for me. That one I'm highlighting. I would like you guys to answer that one for me. Well, how did you feel about that final comment from Lex? Because for me, I feel like he's into her. That's what I got from it. But I want to know what you guys got from it, so let me know that. And also let me know what you think about the women of Smallville at the moment. That's a big one for me. Chloe, Lois, Lana. Even all the side characters as well. Like, you can throw like Lucy in there. Whoever else you might want to as well. Martha. What do you think about their characters right now and their stories? Like, because I'm really, really enjoying them. I think the women in the show are written really well. I think they're really strong characters who have a lot of layers to them. I think that Chloe in particular is... I think they're all done phenomenally, but they're all done phenomenally in very, very different ways. That's something that I find really, really fascinating about them, and it entices the stories and makes me a lot more invested into their characters and caring about them. So I would love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on those things, but also let me know your thoughts and opinions on the episode itself in general. Just tell me the things that you liked about it and what you didn't like about it. Let me know the things you would love to discuss, and I will happily respond to you in the comments and have a discussion with you down there. But I think this is where we're going to end it now, guys. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything that I needed to, but like I said, if I didn't, please let me know down below and we will have a discussion down there. So I hope you all enjoyed this reaction, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me, and it helps me produce these videos as frequently as possible. I love interacting with you guys in the comments. It always makes these videos 10 times more fun, and I always try to respond to you as quickly and as fast as I possibly can. But with the growing channel and how many new subscribers we seem to be getting at the moment, it is becoming a lot harder for me to reply as quickly, because sometimes I can spend hours at a time and I'm just still not catching up to where I need to be, nowhere near close. So I do try my best and I do respond to every comment. It just takes its time. So I hope you guys understand that. But I will eventually get to your comments, and I will happily respond to them when I do, because I love interacting with you guys and I love being able to discuss these things. And another thing I do, which probably shoots myself in the foot, but I like to respond sincerely and properly. Like, if you guys give me a long comment about your thoughts and feelings, I'm going to give you a long response back, telling you how I feel about the things you said and how I relate or don't relate. Because if you guys are going to spend that time and commit to typing something because you want me to read it and you want to share your opinion with me, then the least I can do is read it properly and respond properly back. I feel like that's the least I can do in that regard, when I have the time, obviously. But when I do that, obviously my responses can take a lot of thought sometimes, so they might take a lot of time to do, so then I get less done than I want to. So there's a lot of factors that come into it, so I hope you guys understand. That's why the comments have slowed down a little bit, and it does bug me because I want to be able to respond to them much more frequently, but it's all a time thing. So whenever I do have the chances, just know that I am trying to cross them all off, guys, and I do appreciate every single comment that you guys leave for me. I absolutely love this channel. I love this community. It's one of the greatest things I've ever got to experience, and I love every single one of you that is a part of it and that participates in it, whether you just watch the videos, whether you actively comment every single video, or whether you comment once in a while, like even if it's the first time you're watching. I really appreciate all of you guys just being able to join in on this journey with me and experience this with me, because it makes my day in a lot of ways. It gives me a lot of fun. Hopefully it makes your day as well. That is the most important thing of this. And just to be able to connect and interact with other people and share the things that we love. That is the most important thing on my channel. And that is the one thing that I hope I am making sure I showcase on a regular basis every single episode. So that's my big thing. So I just wanted to just add a little note in here right at the end for you guys who care enough and watch to the end of the videos, which I really appreciate as well. All of you guys that stick around to the end and listen to my thoughts and opinions. That's a really cool thing, and that's why I put so much effort into these, is because some of you guys do genuinely like these things, and I know that I like listening to reviews and reviews and discussions after reactions. So that's why I try to cover this basis, at least. Yeah. That's everything covered now, guys. At least I think so anyway. You know me, it probably isn't. So if I've missed anything, just let me know. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next Smallville reaction, or whatever reaction I get out first in general. We just have to wait and see. So I hope you all have a great day, everyone, and take care.